Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how to add ads to your Jetpack Compose app using the JetAds library, which I am currently working on. It simplifies ad implementation a lot. I have my project open here, and I'll add the library dependency. You can find it on GitHub. The link will be in the description. Additionally, I'll include the splash screen library dependency because app open ads require a splash screen when you want to show an app open ad on cold start. JetAds is basically a wrapper around Admob. Therefore, it's not necessary to add the Admob dependency directly to your project. Just add the JetAds library, and the Admob dependency will automatically be included as a transitive dependency. Since the library is a wrapper, you will still need to add Admob metadata within the application tag in your Android manifest file. Once you add the metadata, the basic setup is complete. Now, we need to initialize the library. First, implement the ads initializer interface in your main activity. Using the correct delegation, use ads initializer factory with the Admob initializer method. After that, in the onCreate method, call initialize ads. That's all you need to do to initialize the library. The first ad we'll implement is the adaptive banner. Add the adaptive banner composable anywhere in your UI. To position it at the bottom of the screen, place it within the scaffold's bottom bar. Provide the ad ID. You can get the IDs in your Admob account, but the library offers test IDs through the Admob test ID object, which I'll use. That's all you need to do to add adaptive banners to your app. Now I'll show you how to implement interstitial and rewarded ads. I'll declare their IDs in a val, just to emphasize that the same ID used to preload should be the same ID used to show the ad. Before showing the ads, we first need to preload them to display them without delay. To load the interstitial ad, use the load interstitial composable, passing the interstitial ID. To load the rewarded ad, use the load rewarded composable, passing the rewarded ID. Once the ads are loaded, you should use the corresponding controller to display them. The interstitial controller can be obtained through interstitial's controller factory Admob controller. The rewarded controller can be obtained using rewarded controller factory Admob controller. After obtaining the controllers, you can use them to show the ads. In the case of the interstitial, use the controller to call the show method and pass the interstitial ID that was previously loaded, along with the activity context. To show the rewarded ad, you should, through the controller, call the show method, also passing the ID, the activity, and implementing the onRewarded function, which will be triggered when the user earns the reward. I'll implement a toast here just to show that the onRewarded function is being called. In your case, handle it however you prefer. That's all you need to do to show interstitial and rewarded ads in your app.
This is a rewarded video test ad. Here comes the reward callback. This is a rewarded video test ad. Nice job loading it. I'm going to go fire the reward callback for you.
To implement App Open Ads, you need to implement the App Open Ads Manager interface in your main activity, using the correct delegation, which in this case is App Open Ads Manager by App Open Ads Manager Factory Admob App Open Ads Manager. Then, in your onCreate method, call the register App Open Ads method, passing the ad ID. This method will show ads when the app returns from background to foreground, but not on cold start. If you want to show opening ads on cold start as well, not just when the app returns to foreground, instead of calling the register app open ads method, you should call the register app open ads for cold start method, passing the ad ID and the onClose splash screen method. This method is invoked when the splash screen should close. Here I will use the splash screen API and create a variable to control it, called keepSplashScreen, which I'll pass to setKeepOnScreen condition. I'll then set this variable to false when the onCloseSplashScreen method is called. The splash screen will remain visible until the ad is loaded, shown, and closed. That's all you need to display opening ads, both when the app returns to the foreground and on cold start. The JetAds library also provides a function to control ad visibility throughout the app. You can do this through the JetAds control implementation object using the setAdsEnabled method as I'm demonstrating. Note that the default implementation, JetAds control implementation, doesn't persist the state. If you need to persist this information, for example, for premium users, implement your own version of the JetAds control interface and pass it to the initializeAds method. This is how you use the JetAds library to manage ads in your Jetpack Compose app. If you can, visit the repository on GitHub and leave a star. I'd appreciate any feedback, whether about use cases, issues found, or suggestions for improvement. In the repository, you can also clone the project and explore the demo app. It showcases a more advanced use of the library, using view models to react to ad state, check if ads are enabled or loaded, among other features. For a deeper understanding, take a look at the app module in the repository. Thank you very much for watching.